Hi everyone, my name is Diana, the Dummy Cook, and today we're going to make a Parmesan Risotto. Actually, that's a very famous recipe. One of the reasons, because we do it all the time in our demos. And another reason, look at Whoopi Wolver. She loved it. Everyone loves it. Now, there are a lot of risottos you can make. Let me make a search. Right now, I get 129 results on English only for risotto. And I have asparagus risotto, seafood risotto, pea and mint, pear and gorgonzola. We have curry and coconut. Oh my gosh, I gotta try that one. Lobster and tarragon. I have chicken, spinach, and leek. I have mushroom risotto. That is a favorite for sure.
Yep.
We also have a risotto bolognese. I tried that one, it's really good. Okay, so you can see all the ones that I just told you right here, and you can make your own search. Download Cook I Do and search for risotto. Okay, so let's get started. I already chose that I wanted to cook it today, so when I go to my week right here, it's going to be waiting for me. And there you are. All right, Parmesan risotto coming up. Start cooking. So we want 1.5 ounces of Parmesan cheese cubed. Okay, so a friend of mine was telling me, when you're making a Parmesan risotto, you have to try to have the best Parmesan ever, because that's the main ingredient in the recipe, right? If you're making a Bolognese risotto, then the beef will be the most important item. So I have here this great Parmesan cubed, like it's asking in the recipe, and we're going to put it here, and we're going to hit next. It wants me to cover it. Next, it's going to go 10 seconds and speed 10. We're going to grate. Now we're going to transfer it to a bowl. If you have another mixing bowl, you can just use the next one. If you don't, then you just have to put this grated, ta-da! You see? This grated cheese right here. We just grated Parmesan. Yes, I know that you can have it grated already in a bottle, and in that case, you might want to skip this step. But like I said, use the best Parmesan you can, because that is the one big taste that you're gonna have in this recipe. So let's put it right here, grated Parmesan. And now we're going to continue. It wants us to add 3 ounces of onions quartered. So you see, I'm not gonna cry. All I did was to cut big chunks of onion, and I'm gonna throw them until I get to 3 ounces. So let's see, here we go. And let's see, one more, 3.1. We like onion, it's all good. All right, then we have 2 garlic cloves here coming up, 2. And 1 ounce of extra virgin olive oil. 1 ounce coming up. Then we go to 1 ounce of unsalted butter. I have more here because I'm gonna need it later. So let's start adding until we get to 1 ounce. Okay, I'm gonna add 1 more chunk. That's good, 1.1. And we're going to place the splash guard. The splash guard is there to protect you. So I'm going to put the cover always goes. Then we're going to get the splash guard. The splash guard has these 2 little things here that are going to lock. You know, with the other recipes, I could take a peek here. Oh, let me see how it's doing. But in this one, I'm not gonna be able to take a peek. And if I don't put it here, the recipe is not gonna continue. It knows that I didn't put the splash guard, and it will not continue. But I am going to do it, right? So let's put the splash guard, and I'm going to say done. Yes, I put it. And now 3 minutes. Because it's a mode, all I have to do is turn it once. It's gonna start 3 minutes. We are sauteing. See you in 3.
A few minutes later.
Oh, you see, it's calling me. I was not even here. 1 second. Okay, what do you want? Insert measuring cup into the mixing bowl lid. Okay, so now we're done with this, and we're going to insert the measuring cup. We just sauteed, and we're about to chop. I think we're gonna chop. 3 seconds at a speed 5. Let's turn 5. Chopping. All right, let's see what the result is. It wants us to add the rice, but I want to take a peek. Now I do. Oh, look at this. We are cooking. So remember, we had onions and garlic there, and we just sauteed, and then we chopped. So now we have everything there and smelling amazing. I always wish you were here. Okay, so we're adding 10 ounces of risotto rice. Always follow the type of rice that they're asking you. If they want round rice, usually that's the arborio type. If they want the long one, then you can use the jasmine, okay? But always follow that, because the times and everything is decided depending which rice you're using. Okay, so 10 ounces coming up. Whee! That's a lot. Whee! There you go. Okay, and then without the measuring cup. Okay, so we just want the cover. Always strip a little like that so you don't make a mess in your kitchen or in your Thermomix. And here we go. 3 minutes, 250 Fahrenheit, speed 1, which is kind of like a spoon. Remember when you're making a risotto in your stove and you have to be like this? Not here, you're not. And you'll see later, 13 minutes of not stirring. So we are sauteing again, but this time mixing it with the risotto. Okay, here we are. And what are we doing now? 2 ounces of dry white wine. Actually, those 2 ounces I can put through here right now. Let's go. Oops, I like wine. And without the measuring cup, we're going to go 1 more minute. And that is because we're gonna cook it, and the wine is really going to evaporate through the hole here.
A few minutes later.
Okay, you call me again. And this time we need 25 ounces of water. Let's add the water. 25 ounces. And we're going to add 1 stock cube, beef or vegetable. Now, if you watch my video stock paste, right here, you will see that this is how I keep my stock paste. I put it in the freezer, and when a recipe is asking for a cube, all I do is get one of these boxes, which right now has been waiting here and it's not frozen anymore, and I'm just going to drop it over here. So you see, they were a little bit more frozen 10 minutes ago, let me tell you.
Yep.
So now we go for the salt, and here we need 1/2 to 1 TSP of salt. When you say TSP, the scale doesn't come up, you just get the spoon and you just do your TSP your own way. Here we go. I'm gonna put a little less than 1 there. We're going to scrape the bottom of the mixing bowl with a spatula. Let's do that. I'm going to move it all around to make sure that everything gets all the flavor and everything is on the bottom because we are about to start cooking. Now we're going to put the simmering basket right on top, and here we go. 13 minutes at a speed 1. How many things can you do in your house with 13 minutes? I'm gonna take phone calls, I'm gonna write emails, I'm gonna finish my series, I'm gonna put these things away, I'm gonna set the table because we're about to eat. Or maybe I'm working on an amazing recipe with a whole chicken or some salmon or something in the barbecue, and this is the rice that the Thermomix is working on. So thank you so much. Call me when you're ready. I'm gonna keep doing all those things, okay? Bye-bye. Okay, I got so much done. Okay, let's see. Check for doneness and if necessary. Okay, so let me put this here. Let me get a spoon and let me check how the rice is doing. Even when I'm making pasta, it defaults to al dente and then you might want a little bit more, right? Same thing with the rice. Let's try it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So let me see. If necessary, place the basket again. Let's do that. And let's go for 2 more minutes. Okay, it was automatically there, so let's just do the 2.
Yummy.
Do you hear all the bubbling, all the stuff going on in there? Thermomix, you're so good to me. Thank you for steering and steering and steering for me. Ooh, I'm hungry, let's do it. Okay, allow risotto to rest in the mixing bowl for 1 minute, then remove simmering basket and transfer risotto into a serving bowl. 1 minute, only 1. All right, that minute is over. Let's get this off and we're going to transfer to a serving bowl. Using the spatula, we're going to combine the risotto with the remaining of the butter and the reserved Parmesan cheese. So I have here my Thermomix serving bowl, which I love. You can find it in the accessories section. And let's get this going. Ta-da! Ooh,
Yummy.
amazing. Okay, so let's pour it right here. You can see how it's pouring, great. And this recipe was a default of 4 portions, but if you wanted more, you could scale it to 5 portions, or you could scale it down to 2 portions. All right, perfect. Then I'm going to ask the Thermomix to clean herself later. But you're not gonna see that right now because I showed you already in other videos like this one. All right, so now we're going to add the rest of the butter here. It's very hot, so it's gonna melt right away. And we're going to add the Parmesan cheese. Okay, let's mix it all together. Oh my gosh, I'm mixing myself, I can't believe. Here we have our Parmesan risotto. I know you cannot see it, but if I tilt it anymore, it's gonna fall, right? So I'm gonna have to take a picture. Here we are. Ta-da! Let me try it. I'm a chef. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you need a Thermomix in your life, you know what to do. You can write to me right here, or you can use my purchase link. It's in the comments. But email me anyway. I want to be there for you. Thank you.